Hi, gorgeous women. This is beautiful Lynsey. Now, I've asked Lynsey to come on and share with us a little bit about her journey. So, Lynsey, can you share who you are, what you do? Give us a bit of an overview of your world.
Yeah, sure. So, like Sophie said, yep. Hi, I'm Lynsey, and I help menopausal and perimenopausal women. So, get out of their sort of where they're at in a really stuck position, into helping them rebalance their hormones and their bodies basically into a normal state of equilibrium again.
Such an important thing, and for all of us women, we're either there or we're going to be there very soon. So definitely an important niche. So tell us a little bit about where you were at before you came into our Real Entrepreneur Women's World.
Yeah, sure. So I've run a few businesses over the years, and I'd sold my business in 2019, which was a kids multi-sports program. And we were meant to go to the UK, but then COVID hit. So we were meant to go with Jez's job. He works in elite sport. So we found ourselves just sort of, like, what are we going to do? So for a couple of years, I just sort of dabbled around in the online space, not really knowing what I was doing. Gave it a, red hot crack like you do, but just got no results. So we moved to Canberra. Jez got a position for 2 years at the Raiders. So we moved here, and I was like, right, Tills are sorted in school. It's my time. I'm going to give this running a business thing a red hot crack again. And I'd followed you, Sophie, on social media for not a long time, actually, mostly about 6 months. And I loved what you did, and I really resonated one day with the hair thing of going to the hairdressers, but having to ask for the money to go to the hairdressers. And I was like, that's me. Like, I hate doing that, because Jez is like, how much? So yeah, I was like, right, I like this chick. I like what she does. Ticks all the boxes. Had the call, and yeah, rest is history, right?
Right. Oh my goodness. And I just realized we're both wearing animal print.
I know.
This is not a prerequisite either, just so that
we just love it.
Just so that we're clear, but we do love it. Oh my goodness. So sold your business, moved into state, so didn't have a network, had no business, so really starting from scratch.
From scratch. Yeah. I had an idea. I've always been in the health and wellness industry, so backtracking to nursing. So I've been in sports science and that sort of thing as well. So yeah, I knew I wanted to help women, and I just didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd going through perimenopause myself, so I was just like, okay, there might be something there.
Yeah, definitely something there, and it has turned into something pretty special. So, before we get into that, because I do want to unpack, like, what's it been like, and what are some of your wins that you've had? Did you have any hesitations before, saying yes and coming to work with us inside the Wealthy Woman Mastermind?
Not at all. No. I think because I'd seen you, and I had a bit of an idea of what you did, and watched a lot of your lives, which were, are very valuable. And I got a lot of information from those, which I was there, but I just wasn't across the line in terms of, what does all this mean? And I've worked with coaches before. So is that stepping into the unknown of, like, is this actually going to get me the results I want?
Yeah.
Which other times that I've worked with coaches, it hasn't. So yeah.
So that is something that we come up against, because, there are a lot of people out there who, teach people how to do similar things to us, not in the same way.
Yeah.
So knowing that you have worked with other coaches, was that ever like something that you were, worried about, or you just were like, no, I'm ready to do this?
Yeah, and I think I was a little bit worried. I mean, you always have that sort of in the back of your head, I'm going to invest, and is this going to give me the results that I want? So yeah, there was that little bit of fear. There was that little bit of, stepping in out of your comfort zone. But I think I knew, innately that you were the right person to work with. The universe had aligned me to come. It just because you just ended up in my inbox. I was like, how did I don't know, Sophie must have met you. You're, on Facebook. And I was like, okay, but I'll follow her because I like, like what she does. I like how she speaks. And yeah, it was just, it all sort of fell into place for me.
Beautiful. Yeah, lovely. Love that. And so what has your experience been like, which is probably what someone who's watching this right now is going, yeah, but like, what is it really like? Because it's easy on the outside. You can sell, things to look amazing, but what is it really like on the inside?
Yeah, I actually, it's been an amazing journey. Growth, friendships, surrendering, leaving the past behind, just working through some stuff with Julie has really, really helped. Like, that's been amazing. The leaving the or just belief, my belief in myself, and what I can do and how I can actually use my skills to help women. I think the community is just, for me, when you move interstate and you don't have a connection of friends, or I haven't even been to Tilly's school yet. We're going the first time this afternoon for a parent interview. Like, I haven't actually been there. We've been here since October.
Right.
So I haven't got to meet anybody. For me, that's massive, the community.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And we do have a very special community. We're all about culture and protecting that culture, because it is such a beautiful, safe space for women to be real and to be vulnerable and to open and share, and to know that there are a community of women who are all on the similar path and really do have your back through that. And you're right, whether it's because you've moved location or just the friends that you have, they don't understand business. They don't have a coaching business. They don't have a desire to leave their job. It's just, they don't get it. And so if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room, right? So you always want to be in a room of other people who you can learn and evolve through. So tell us about what's your results been like? Everyone wants to know but where are you at? A few months in, what does it look like?
So I know when I first came in, I really wanted to get that 10K in 7 days. Which I ran for over Christmas. I'd just joined, I think, on the 7th of December, and I was just like, right, I'm going to really do this. I think you did it the week leading up to, there was like school holidays and everything. I was like, right, I'm going to give this a really good go. I didn't get it, which was okay, because I knew it was all experience and I knew everything that I was doing. It was a setup, like I'd done my Calendly, all the bits and pieces that you do. I had it all set up, ready to go, which is great. So there were so many wins out of it. Then, I've worked really hard, just consistently, trying to, make sure I was consistent on social media, showing up all the time, making sure I did my lives. And in that time, we moved house again, which was, again, huge. Yeah. But I stayed consistent. I managed to, just keep pushing through with that stuff. And in April, we popped out the 10K, which was, just fantastic. Great feeling. So I've moved from the mastermind into Ascension, and I'm ready to grow my business to 100K months. Like, that's my goal at the moment.
So exciting. And one thing that we really focus on, there's 3 core things, right? So in order to grow and create whatever success in your life, I believe there's 3 core things, right? There's the belief in yourself that you're worthy, which is what you have, right? Like, you are so aligned with the mission that you're on to help these women, and you're going through it yourself, which is why it's just that beautiful, authentic conversation that you're having. The next part is resilience, because ladies watching this, like, business doesn't always go to plan. Life doesn't always go to plan. And so even though we had this 10K in 7-day strategy, which we get you to run as fast as possible because we want you to start bringing clients straight away, it doesn't work straight away for everyone, because we're all at different stages of our messaging and our awareness and our sales skills and, our audience building. But resilience, like, is not going, oh, well, that didn't work. Like, that post didn't work, so I'm just going to give up. Yeah. It's the resilience. So, you've moved, you've been able to start again and to grow that again. And each time you're getting smarter and smarter about what you're focusing on, and it gets faster. And then the core thing here is, which is why you're here right now, is discipline, right? So you're staying the course, you're trusting the process, you're trusting yourself, and you hit that 10K goal. And now you're like, right, We know that's done now. Next,
Yep.
you can start to see the horizon to the 100K months, which is why we're now working together as part of our Ascension program, which is our next level after we get you working through the mastermind. So I'm just going to ask you one more question. And I think I would love to hear, what advice would you give to anyone watching this video right now who's considering potentially maybe coming to work with myself and the team to get the support in their business? What would you say to them right now if they were a little unsure or sitting on the fence?
Back yourself and do it, because you're not going to achieve the results on your own. We all need a coach. We all need some, you know, we need someone, and we need the community, I believe, to keep that daily keep you on task each day. And I certainly wouldn't be looking back at, the investment, and, the money's just not a part of it. And like we talk about in here, it's just a currency, right? We're just flowing. It's just, currency in, currency out. And that for me has been a huge game changer in, your money mindset and where you're at. So I would just, step into it and do it. Back yourself.
Wise advice from someone who has walked the path that you're about to walk on. Thank you so much, Lynsey, for your time and for sharing your journey with us. But this is only the beginning with Lynsey, so I'm sure there's going to be a part 2, a part 3, a part 25.
Hope so.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies. I hope you got what you needed out of this video today.